my God, you guys have came up with some amazing comments of what we should do with the Mercedes scam car. Check all these comments out. And where all these comments are absolutely awesome, and I love you guys for, because there were some great ideas in there. We are a business, and even though we only own this car for $500, we want to be able to sell it, obviously for a profit, but at this point, we just want to get our money out of it. So I've got an idea. Check this out. I have been challenged to Toys for Tots to set up this box and fill it with toys, and I told them, no, we're not gonna do that in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna do a semi-truckload, so that's where I need your help. They expect a box, I expect a semi-truckload. So if you're in the area of Georgetown, Indiana, stop by the store here. Let's drop a toy off. And if you're not in the area, I've put our address in the description of this video, so you can go to Amazon and just ship a toy right to here, and we'll put it in here. So our goal by the end of November is to have a semi-truckload of toys for kids that need them to have an amazing Christmas. We're gonna start chopping this car up, and we're going to sell some of the parts that I know that are extremely expensive on this. And that's gonna be cutting the catalytic converters off. This car has got 4 catalytic converters from the research I've done, and because this is a 1998, these catalytic converters could be worth $300 to $500 a piece. So if that's true, that could be up to $1,000 in this car. And then I have recently also found out that I can go over to Kentucky and junk this car at a junkyard because of the age without a title. But I tell you, the most fun one that I really like to do, and maybe we should do this, besides maybe blowing it up, but also just drive it over to like the hood in Louisville and just leave the keys in it and see if somebody steals it. How great of a video would that be, that we go over, stake out, and just see if somebody would actually steal this car. And of course, Mischief just released the video on Casey Neistat's channel that they were selling like all these keys, like 5,000 keys, and you can track the car. How awesome of an idea was that? Why didn't I think of that? Now that I own my own dealership, I need to come up with some creative ideas on what to do something like that, and to just sell all these keys to a car, and you gotta go find it, and if you find it, you got a key and drive it. That's genius. So we're not gonna do that with this car, but let's get these catalytic converters inspected so I can call and find out how much they're worth. Brakes on this are not very good.
You need to back up. You ran over the quick check.
Damn it. Maybe that's why the tire slid. Oops. I'm an idiot. I'm such a stupid idiot.
So I hired this new mechanic. And I don't think he's going to work out on his first 15 minutes.
Oh my God. I'm like, why are these brakes so spongy? I'm sliding across the ground because there's no brakes on a quick jack. Quick jack, you got to get some brakes on these things. All right, so we definitely do have 2 cats. There's a lot of dimples in there. I'm not sure what that's all about. Did somebody try to steal these at one time? I don't know. You can see the numbers on there really good. However, I can't see the numbers on this one at all, so I'm gonna have to sand and figure this out. And just like that, there we go. We got the numbers so I can read them, and we're gonna see how much these things are worth, and I'm just kind of showing you guys to hopefully I can sell these things at the end of the video and show you what I got for them, and you can tell me if I got a good deal or bad deal on these cats. There is 4 of them. That's gonna help out. If I can get $100 per, that's gonna keep my loss to a minimum. All right, now that we've got all of those numbers off of there, now let's see if we can get these things sold for a good price so that I don't lose my butt on this car.
For all other scrap metal pricing, please remain on the line and a champion will be right with you.
Thank you for choosing Grade A. This is Shanda. How can I help you?
Hey, is Tiffany in?
She's here, but she is actually in a meeting right now. Anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I had one of your main customers give her name to me, and I've got some catalytic converters that I need to sell. I own a car dealership over in Indiana, and I have a Mercedes that I took some catalytic converters off on, and I just wanted to call and see if you guys could help me out on price.
Okay, so are you aware of the new laws for the converters?
Nope.
Do you own like a company or something? You know what? I'm going to just take your number and let Tiffany call you.
Yes, I own a car dealership. in Indiana.
Yeah, because she'll have more answers for you, and I'll have to jump through hoops to get the answers you need. So,
Okay, all right. And now we have yet another problem. I love this business, you know, and I talk about problems, but you got to know and realize that it's like I'm not upset about them or anything like that. It's just part of business, and every business is this way. Everything happens this way in life, and it's how you deal with them shows like how good of or bad of a person that you actually are. And when problems happen, I just deal with them and move on. I don't lose sleep over them. I don't get upset about them. I very rarely get mad or scream or yell or anything like that. But I'm letting you guys know and see behind the scenes of the problems that we have here. And this, again, this is just stuff that happens at dealerships across the country, and especially for my last 23 years, this is not the first. So I showed you the underneath of the car earlier, and I went back and I showed Rich the catalytic converter, and I thought this was weird that I'll put this picture up here. You see all the dents on it, and it looks like a ball peen hammer was hit on it. And we looked at it closer, and it looks like a weld. Well, you can see I've already got the car off of the quick jacks. So now I think that somebody has went up there and busted out all the precious metals inside the catalytic converter and welded it back in, because you see that there's some welds around this that look a little fishy. So now, is it even worth cutting the catalytic converters off? I was going to tow it over to a junkyard that I think I can sell this to without a title. As you saw, I called, they've yet to call me back. So I have that question to do. So I don't know, maybe we just start beating the hell out of this car. Maybe I can take some frustration out and break glass. I mean, breaking glass, the sound of it is kind of fun. Maybe we put a bunch of tannerite in it and we shoot something into it that would make the tannerite go boom. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we do to this thing? All right, and just like that, this video's got to end because we are on a trip to Los Angeles. Grant is going to run the store by himself for the next week, and we're just going to have to figure out what we do with this car in the next video. What do you guys think I should do? I like the idea of tannerite. What do you think? Tannerite? I like the idea of tannerite.